Hey everybody, Moto Poet 59 here, and I want to talk a little bit about getting out during this self-imposed quarantine. I have chosen not to quarantine myself. I'm staying home, as you've seen in some of my other videos. I'm staying home most of the time. I'm not out to be a rebel or anything, but it's time to start opening up businesses again. And as far as myself, I actually went and played golf Thursday, and I played again today. Uh, Thursday was the first time I played since March 14th, and today was actually a tournament. The only reason I really played Thursday was to test out my shoulder. My shoulder's giving me some trouble, and I wanted to make sure that I could play a round of golf before I went and spent the entry fee for a tournament. I felt fine Thursday after the game, and I felt fine today after the game. I shouldn't say fine. My shoulder hurts all the time, never quits hurting, but feels okay. No big deal. But anyway, on to my point. Los Angeles County, I know all the golf courses are closed in Los Angeles County. They're closed, from what I understand, in Tulare County, and that is to the north and to the south of us. And the last I heard, the golf courses in San Luis Obispo County were open and had been deemed essential to the economy of the cities in San Luis Obispo County, which would be, San Luis Obispo, obviously, Morro Bay, Pismo. I don't know if they're all still open, but for a while, for about up until last weekend, is my understanding, we had floods of people coming up from Los Angeles and down from Tulare County, Visalia, that area up there, to play golf here. The golf courses in Bakersfield have now banned anybody who doesn't live here from playing here. You have to live in Kern County to play on a Kern County course. And today we played at a place called Rio Bravo, and I'm one of the officers in the Southern Pacific Golf Club. I'm the tournament director. I'm the one that sets up tournaments. And Sundale Golf Course, which is the next place we were going to have a tournament, called, last week, or a few days ago, and said that they weren't sure if they were going to be able to host the tournament. And our next tournament is May 16th, I think, something like that, middle May. But and I haven't heard back from them. They said something about maybe around the first of the month they'd call and let me know. So anyway, we decided today, after this tournament was over, that we would just cancel the tournament with Sundale and go with Buena Vista. And I'm still waiting. They have to get clearance because of the number of people that are going to be in the tournament. Our tournaments aren't very big, so I don't see a problem, and neither do they. But the golf courses around town, I played Thursday at North Kern, and their precautions they are taking is one person per cart. Tee times, I understand all the golf courses are doing this. One person per cart. Tee times are now 15 minutes apart instead of the usual 7. At North Kern, they had removed all of the divot. For those of you who don't know, in golf carts they have little jugs of sand, and when you knock the divot out of the grass, you're supposed to put the sand in there. Those were removed at North Kern, but they still had them on the carts at Rio Bravo today. I didn't use one all day. I'm not afraid to, I just didn't. And there are no rakes in the bunkers, the sand traps, and most of the courses are telling you, from what I've heard, I know that Rio Bravo is doing this. They would prefer that if you hit into the bunker, that you take your ball out of the bunker and place it on the grass next to the bunker, because there's no one to rake. There's no rakes to fix the messes you make in the bunker. They want the bunkers all torn up and have holes in them where sprinkler water will gather and yada yada. And there are no more ball washers at the tees. If you want to wash your ball, you need to carry a wet towel with you, which is most people do anyway. Wash your ball off that way. The clubhouses are all closed. Grills, the grills are open, but you can't go in. You can't eat inside. You have to. Some places you call your order to them. Some you can go in and order at the door, and they'll bring the stuff out to you. Um, but they're taking precautions. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I already don't think all this is necessary. I think this is all an overreaction, and I'm glad that the golf courses in Kern County elected to remain open. That keeps a lot of people working, and I'm glad that they made it to where people who don't live in Kern County can't come play here. For one thing, for the precaution, what those people are, what they're doing. I'm still not really afraid of it, but it's cool. If they don't want to take chances, that's fine. And our courses aren't slammed. I was told that at North Kern, before they did this, on the first Saturday after the course is shut down in LA County, that they were using parts of the parking lot at North Kern that hadn't been used in like 10 years. It was so full. When we went and played Thursday, we went out there about 11 in the morning, and it was just me and a friend of mine, and it wasn't that packed, but it was busier than it usually is on a weekday. But it wasn't crowded once we got out on the course. We played quickly. We played in 3.5 hours. We didn't get held up by anyone. We weren't holding up anyone behind us. The only time we went in the building was to check in. And the carts are all being disinfected between uses. And I have a can of wipes that I took with me to wipe off. You don't touch a lot of a golf cart, but once you have your golf clubs in the cart and hooked up, you don't really touch the cart other than the wheel. I don't anyway. I wipe the seat down, even though I don't really ever touch the seat other than anything with my pants. But anyway, golf's alive and well at Kern County. If you live in Kern County, I've already know that there are people who are going to say I'm part of the problem and people like me are why this is going to kill 1 million people. You're all wrong. This has been blown way out of proportion, and there are still people who are clinging to it. Hey, if you're one of those people that's in the high risk, if you've got bad lungs or immune diseases and problems with your immune system, fine, stay home. I don't blame you. And I won't come and visit you. I'm not sick. I'm not going to give anything to anyone from being at a golf course. No one in my group was hacking and coughing or sneezing on anything. None of them were hacking and coughing or sneezing at all. And we were never around any other golfers. Nobody caught up with us, and we caught up with no one else. In the entire day, we were probably never any closer to the group ahead or behind us than a couple of 100 yards. And my balls are my balls. But no one touches my golf balls but me. And and also I was going to say that the cups where the pins are and the greens, North Kern had pieces of foam down in there, so your ball didn't go into the cup. It just went up against the pin and would just sit on top of the hole. And Rio Bravo had their cups turned upside down, so the distance between the bottom of the cup and the top of the grass was about the same as North Kern did by using foam. And if you putt and your ball hits the pin, it's considered in. Even if it bounces back out, it's considered in. But the golf courses here are taking precautions. Rio Bravo wasn't crowded today. So this is working. Buena Vista said they're actually hurting for people to go out there and play. Even though they're open, there are not a lot of people going out there. It's a little more remote. It's about halfway between here and Taft. It's about 20 miles away. Hopefully we'll get to go out and play there next month. I don't know since my shoulder feels okay, maybe I'll go out and play again before then. Maybe not. I don't know. But if I don't, it won't be because I'm afraid of getting sick or getting someone else sick. Hey, if I come down sick, I won't go anywhere. I promise. I'll just stay here in my house. But I'm not afraid of this killing me any more than I'm afraid of getting killed in a wreck on my Harley or getting killed when I used to ride my dirt bikes or anything else that I go do. So I live with the coronavirus in my own way, and I know a lot of people disagree with me, and you're certainly welcome to your opinion. You're certainly entitled to your opinion, but you know what? I'm entitled to mine too. And so far, mine hasn't played out any more dangerously than yours has. So anyway, that is my take on what's going on as far as golf. I know that golf isn't everyone's cup of tea, so whatever recreation that you enjoy doing, as long as it can be done without really coming into physical contact with other people, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't go do it. But anyway, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And everybody stay well, stay safe, don't get any plane crashes, and don't let anybody hit you in the head with a golf club. See y'all later.